So, open body, open mind. And connecting to the cycle of breath. Where the in-breath is the invitation of light from the universe around, and the out-breath is the purging and releasing of lower energies. So just allow the in-breath, this invitation of light from the great star nation, 360 degrees around, into the bones, blood and cells of the body. And anywhere you are holding lower frequency energies, purge and release on the out-breath, sending it back to the light, back to the universe. Allowing more light into the physical body, into the bones, blood, cells, and DNA. Light. And with the cycle of breath, also light into the emotional body. A fluid field of energy that surrounds and penetrates the physical body. And anywhere you are holding other people's emotional energy or energies from the human collective, on the out-breath, purge and release, sending it back to the universe, back to the light. Allowing a greater sense of fluidity and space for your own soul's light in the emotional body. And light on the in-breath into the mental body. A fluid field of energy that surrounds and penetrates the emotional and physical bodies. Anywhere you are holding other people's mental energy, judgments, blame, opinions, on the out-breath, purge and release, sending it back to the light. And open. And let me call your teams in spirit of the highest light and resonance, your higher selves, from the 6th dimension to the 12th dimension. Your monadic self, the oversoul, all 5D to 12D helpers, guides, angels, archangels, star beings, star races. All specialist teams in spirit working with you, come be with you now, come be with you now. And just feeling that connection, that click, into your energy fields from the crown downwards. And let me quickly call the archangels of the horizontal plane. 4 archangels, beginning the east with Raphael, archangel of air of the mind. Calling that archangel to be with us today, and the energy of emerald green fire with that angel to hold our space. Just start to vibrate with that angel, that energy holding you. And to the south is Michael, archangel of the element of fire, warrior protector angel. And the energy of this angel is electric blue fire. Calling that fire into the field. Begin to vibrate with that fire, these two angels, emerald green, electric blue. And to the west is Gabriel, archangel of water, of emotions, messenger angel. And this angel's energy is diamond white, crystalline energy. Allowing yourself to come in resonance with that angel. And then the fourth angel, completing the horizontal plane, the four directions, is Uriel of the north, archangel of earth, of structure, of form. And this energy is ruby red fire, four archangels. Emerald green, electric blue, diamond white, ruby red. Just allow those four energies to hold your space. And the vertical force angels is Metatron and Sandalphon. Metatron from the great central sun that holds the Christ grid, the ascension grid of golden white fire from that sun. Allow that grid of light to begin to form around you. A fine grid of golden white fire holding the upper space, also being infused in the walls around you, floor beneath your feet, ceiling above your head. And Sandalphon of the crystalline grid of the earth below, calling that diamond crystalline light up into the space, into the feet, into the legs, into the base chakra, into the pelvic area. Allowing these two angels of the vertical plane to open the inner channel and expand that channel between crown and base, allowing more light to flow into your energy field. And that light begins to form a great toroidal light in your energy field. Light flowing down and around and up through the crown and down through the crown, like a kind of three-dimensional donut. Allowing your energy field to expand in light. And I just want to invoke now, if there are any energies from your past 3D experiences in this lifetime or any other lifetime that are still pulling on your field or still in your field or connected to your field or depressing your field, let's call those energies now. The past. Perhaps you might even see the past as a path behind you or to one side of you. And this is the old energy of the 3D carbon-based 2 strands, DNA strands. The non-sovereign being that you have been and you've passed through that period. Let's call angelic light to begin to transmit through you and back down that path, clearing the path behind you or to the side of you. Clearing the past, any dense energies, any cording, pulling you back to old situations, pulling you back to people you've known or groups you've been connected to that you no longer need to be connected to, dissolving in gold light. Clearing the path backwards in time. Releasing the pull of the past, what has been, the judgments of the past, the projections of lower energies onto you about your worth, about your capability, about what's possible or not possible for you. Clearing all of those projections, perhaps from family, perhaps from friends, certainly the education system, certainly the old 3D world of work. Burning and purging and releasing, clearing up the past. Imagine you can see that past as a path that you can look down to you as a young adult, or to you as an adolescent, or to you as a child, or to you as a toddler, or to you as a baby, or to you in the womb of your mother. See that path in the past and notice how clear is it, or dense is it, or broken is it. Anywhere the path is broken or dense, call the angels to transmit through you a bright light, clearing up any density. Anywhere the path is broken, ask the angels to transmit a bright light over those broken paths, forming a clear path behind you. Even where the path has been broken, you can mend the broken path. All the way back to you as an adolescent, sending light back to you as an adolescent. Adolescence is not always an easy time, allowing the angels to transmit through you back to that point in time, or points in time, perhaps times where it was difficult or traumatic. Clearing out any interference. Clearing out also as a smaller child. Anywhere you've experienced challenges or blocks or limitations or trauma, sending light back to you in the past, freeing you up, freeing your inner child up, freeing your inner adolescent up, to be more fluid, more sovereign. And also sending light back to you as a baby, a child, and you in the womb. Light to you in the womb. And you are the future self guiding all of these past selves forward in time. They're not alone. They're not unloved. They are guided. They are loved. And then turning to the future, from the present moment, looking at the path into the future. This is the future you, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ahead. Just notice how the path looks. What can happen as you clear up the past is the future can also begin to clear up, as projections of energy from the past are no longer being projected into the future. Allow a transmission of light through your being into the future. Perhaps 6 months ahead of time, perhaps a year ahead of time and beyond, a transmission of light. Allowing the light from the great central sun and the core of the earth through your field and out into that path. Allowing the path to become stable and light and bright and wide. Perhaps either side of the path fertile and bright. Take a step on that path into the future, and as you do so, you may notice there are many beings of light either side of the path, guiding you, walking with you. Along the path in the future, many beings of light that you're coming to meet on the earth plane. Maybe you haven't met them yet. You're going to meet them. many new projects, new opportunities as energy fields of light or doorways of light. Just call them and notice them on the path ahead. The path behind you clearer, the path ahead of you beginning to fill with light, beings of light holding that path. And you have a soul mission here. You've come to the earth plane for a reason. And that reason is in the now, can activate in the now, and will also guide you towards the future. Where you're going, where you're heading, who you're going to meet, what you're going to do, what gifts, multidimensional gifts you've come to activate on the earth plane, in this body. In this body. And take another step forward on that path of light and begin to step along that path into the future, as far as you want to go. Perhaps you might even meet a future version of you as light. Perhaps vibrating at a higher frequency than you are now. If you do so, meet that being and begin to resonate with that higher frequency of light. And open up to any guidance that you're open to now. Receive from this future self. The pathway before you is open. The pathway before you is solid and stable and held in love and held in light. There are many versions of you, future selves, that vibrate at a higher frequency, that are already ahead of you in terms of time on this earth plane, that have a greater wisdom that you can connect to. And just have a breath. If you want to merge with one of those future selves, do so and feel the frequency of light in the very bones and blood and cells and DNA, helping to activate you from a carbon-based to much more of a crystalline-based being. Activating all chakras within you. Expanding your mind. Connecting your mind to your higher mind. And breathe and open. And bringing that resonance back along the path to the present moment. Thank your future self and come back along the path to the present moment, vibrating with the path clearer in the past, clearer in the future. And then begin to breathe and allow the path to disappear. The beings to disappear for now. With your breath coming back to your physical body. And wiggling your fingers and toes, begin to come back, begin to come back. And love and blessings to you.